What is up, YouTube? It is Matty. I would firstly like to apologise because I have got a little bit of a cold, but I hope it doesn't get in the way of this video too much. This is the war recap with PwC versus Dark Looters. So it was an arranged war, and yeah, it was an interesting one for us actually, because we had possibly the worst Town Hall 9 performance I've seen the clan have to date, really. And what that meant is that actually we had to do quite a lot of dips. So you'll see that Sean, there was a dip there, Shamo there, another one by Sean. So sprinkled throughout the Town Hall 9 hits, you'll find quite a few, Omar and Optimus, you can see, quite a few dips had to happen, which meant at the top of the field, we were able to get the 11s 2-starred by the 10s, which is always helpful, and it meant that all the 10 3-stars were actually done by the 11s. So that was the only way we managed to get the win on that one. Very strong 11 performance, 10s having to dip, and just all round not so great Town Hall 9 performance, but there were still some pretty solid Town Hall 9 raids, so I've got some good stuff to go through with you. Let's take a start right at the bottom with Scott. This one's an AQ charge, GoVaHo, I think. I can't remember if there's a Golem in it. But this is a really solid attack. Basic funneling happening, couple of minions and wizard. Just trying to get that queen to go inside the base. That's all he wants, because if she does go in, he's going to get huge value from her. So he will, obviously he's going to get the CC pull. There's a double giant bomb set in that compartment. And then she'll start moving up and being able to take some of the Teslas out in the core and such. So yeah, good charge entry. I think he goes in the north, right through the north with his king and a couple of Valkyries. You can see 3 giants there, so I'm assuming he's got quite a few giants to tank while he gets his queen. Creates the funnel and gets into the base. You can see a bit of using a couple of hogs here to get the CC pull. It's all out, mostly minions. The funnel's happening at the top side now with those giants, as you can see. It's all pretty straightforward. He's going to need to use a wall breaker in at some point. In fact, he's already in. Some Valks down now, CC Valks as well. King all down, taking down that compartment. He needs to get the queen kill, really. That's the main thing. You can see by the jump spell, he's sort of guiding everything in towards that queen. Because that's happening, they're going to go into that double compartment there. With the 3rd giant bomb of the base being taken down, he's got the rest of it should be relatively straightforward, because there's not that much there to take it down. Ideally, he wants that Expo to be tanking on the queen, which is great because Expos can melt through hogs, so you don't want to waste all their health to that. And here we go. You can see the hogs coming in through the through 9 o'clock there, straight onto those wizard towers. He's got heal spell waiting for them. And they're just going to start heading through. The big threat is that Expo and the Teslas, but with already the Expo is being distracted, and that makes life a lot easier. Hogs taking down those Teslas, and the raid is basically done. There is a corner Tesla, which we've just seen. That's taken down without too much issue as well, and it's a pretty solid raid. So great hit, great initial hit by Scott. Going to go up to Andrew next. So this one is, again, it's similar style. I think it's more of a walk than a charge. In fact, he does charge it. I think problem is I think he does lose a bit of healers to the air defense, and the risk is, of course, and you can see here, there go the wall breakers, and he has got in. It is a charge, actually. I was completely wrong. But look at this. There is actually 4 Teslas in a straight line there. See, we've already picked up 2 of them. You'll see the other 2 come into play. Nice poison down for King. If you're carrying if you have to carry a poison for the clan castle, and you're always going to carry a second poison whenever you're doing a walk or something like that, it's always a good idea to use a poison just on the enemy hero if you've got to take it down at some point. It just slows the hit rate right down, and it just makes taking it down so much easier. It's quite a significant difference, actually. Managed to get another Tesla there, and the Skelly Trap breaking at the north side, look, and just a crap ton of Valkyries going in. Thing he's got to worry about is if they all start pathing outside, but looks good so far. And the jump spells there ready for them to carry on pathing through the base. They're going to encounter the CC, poison there to slow the CC down, and then it's just going to be under heal, just direct taking down the CC with the CC, and like that, it's pretty straightforward with the combination of the poison and the heal. Taking down the enemy CC was pretty straightforward. Problem here is he's starting to drop hogs, and the queen is in range, so she's just going to melt those hogs. So they were kind of wasted. Now that the Valks have gone in, they're going to go in and destroy the queen quite quickly. Now would have been a better point to drop those those other hog riders down, but doesn't matter. Still able to get away with the 3-star. Caught some giant bombs there, but good health on the king and queen, and yeah, pretty nice 3-star in the end. Moving all the way up to number 23 now. Let's have a little look. Fred reloaded. You always know you're going to get something solid or see something very interesting when Fred's doing a hit. So, going to take you down the bottom side. That's where the Golem enters. He's got a jump spell to get him straight in. Nice straightforward funneling there with the wizards. I think he's trying to get down that mortar as well, just to be careful. You got see, I know he's trying to be careful not to get that Golem to pull onto that mortar there. Jump spell should be going down at some point soon. I would have thought the queen is now in a good spot. A jump spell is with that Golem tanking up front. And here go the Valkyries and the king. Now he's got to see what he can get. The heal spell's there, and I think there's going to be a second jump. There it is. Look, guiding the Valkyries and guiding the troops in towards the enemy heroes. And all he needs to get is the queen to be able to do a successful Laloon with Valkyries there, king there. 2 air defenses now gone. So it's a really interesting Laloon actually a really interesting kill squad, based on where the air defense positions were and what he had to get down. Here we go. Laloon started. 2 air defenses left. He has got 2 expos left, but one of them is ground. Yep, one of them is definitely ground. The other one is the set to air. But with the queen dead and 2 air defenses gone, it's just pretty straightforward for the Laloon. Just need to get the path in right. You can see there's not much in the core that's there to do any damage to those loons, so they're just going to start stacking up. Now the expo is coming into play. Hopefully it's going to switch target to a hound, but it doesn't look like it anytime soon. So the worry here is that he might have too many hounds left at the end of the raid. 2 looking pretty weak though. I know at least one of those is going to pop. We can see here, I'm just speeding up a little bit, with the arch tower now on one of those hounds. There's the pop. Look, happened to catch the level 3 one, which is fantastic. And yeah, raid done. Unfortunately the final hound didn't pop. But it didn't need to create enough cleanup to get the 3-star. So great hit by Fred. Let's carry on and move through. 17 is next, so we are flying up the field a little bit now. And a hit by Snoopy. Okay, so this one, I think it's just pretty straightforward. Queen, King, straight in to get the enemy heroes. No, I'm thinking of a different raid, you'll see soon. Okay, so he's guiding the queen in, using a couple of giants to funnel there. A couple of giants to distract, a couple of wizards to funnel, and the queen basically to go in and get that air defense. That's her job. It's pretty. I mean, she's pretty much going to do it. There's not much in the way. He popped the ability early there, so she didn't end up getting caught up on that golem, because that would have been a pain in the arse. King now taking down the enemy queen, so that's all worked quite smoothly there. A couple of minions on those exposed mortars. A bit of free defense to take down, not have to worry about. And now the Laloon can start. So hound 1 down, hound 2 and 3 on the second air defense here. So he has got a 4th hound. He's just trying to speed those loons in. So with already a haste and a rage down, just trying to push through the base quite quickly with 1 expo set to ground. It's gonna that's not going to be doing too much damage to the loons. The up expo is just about to go down, I think, with the loon sat on top of him now. It's just a little bit. It felt almost a little bit awkward for the pathing for the loons and for everything to work okay on this one. But it looks like he's doing good so far with 4 hastes left in the tank. Probably going to need to use 1 here. Good timing on those loons there to distract the wizard tower. Good shot choice to use haste as well to push them through onto that wizard tower and then finally take down the Tesla, and there it is. With no defences left, that 3-star is set. 3 hastes in the middle. Awesome hit by Snoopy. Moving up to number 16, we've got Ricola. Let's check this one out. So, Queen Walk Varloon. This one, I guess, there was quite a lot of loons used, clearly. So it's a case of where did he get the most value from them? How can he get rid of those air defences to create the opportunity to use the loons to finish them up? So let's analyse the raid. CC pull started. It's a Barb Wiz P.E.K.K.A. Quite a dangerous clan castle for a Queen Walk. You've got to be careful. Good use of poison there. The P.E.K.K.A. will do a swipe and pretty much obliterate her health. And 9 times out of 10, you're going to need to pop the ability to finish up the P.E.K.K.A. It's just one of those things. The P.E.K.K.A. basically forces the ability pop. Now, the other thing here, unfortunately, the air defense does lock onto the Queen. I think. Lock onto the healers, I think, if I'm right in my memory. No, it must have been a different raid again. Great studying of the raids there, Matt. Wow. Okay, so Expo going down. That's big value. If you can get Expos down on a Queen Walk, you're looking good, because typically you get giant bombs by Expos as well. I mean, that is a little bit of generalisation. But when you're taking down the core, you are starting to eliminate big giant bomb threats now. Down the south side, you can see a bit of funnelings happening. Unfortunately, the Valks have walked slightly, but they are heading back inside now. It's going to take down this Tesla farm. Looking pretty good. Heal there to help them out, and the jump spell to get them through. Queen is now sort of joining up, and what's going to happen here, which is often the case, is when your healers get so close to other troops, they're going to switch target, and you can see they've already switched to that Golem. So now the Queen is exposed, and hopefully you hope that the Golem becomes a bit of a tank now. Anyway, with 3 air defences gone, the 4th one looking about to go down. The loons are starting to drop in from all the different angles, and there it is. Nothing left in this base to defend against those loons, and the raid is done. Nice split on the loons as well, which is always a good thing because they are slower at cleanup than Hog Riders. However, if you get a nice split on them, they are pretty powerful. So, great hit by Ricola there. Just masterclass in Queen charge. Valk used to get and King to get extra defences down. Can't believe the King went all the way up to the top side of the base to get the Queen. Impressive stuff. Next one we're going to see is Schwag. Let's check it out. So this one's a Penta. It's you got the Queen so exposed, using the King to actually tank and for the wall breakers. King straight in to kill the Queen, and you know what? He doesn't actually have a use for the Queen here, so he's just gonna, because there's a Golem in the CC. Check this out. So 4 hounds straight away down. Just a wave of loons there already. Haste to get them in, because obviously there's a Golem in the CC. You don't need poisons. You don't need to kill the CC. You're just massively exposing your base to air defense, and I'm not going to lie, this base was so susceptible to this style of attack. If you got your Queen exposed and a Golem in the CC, and air defense is pretty well spread around the base, you're asking to be Larlooned. Yeah. Final hound going in now, and you can see just a couple of back end loons. Gonna need another rage spell there to just speed up the process. He has got his Queen down to finish up the defences, just to provide that little bit of tank there and a bit of cleanup. So with those a lot of those loons getting hit by that wizard tower there, it's fortunate that it's just gone down. You've got the sweeper that's causing that pain there, and now hopefully, is he going to get that final pop? It looks like he is, which is beautiful for the cleanup side of things. So just a base that's swamped full of pups, and yeah, nice 3-star. Okay, we're going up to the final Town 9 raid now, which is going to be Damn. And yeah, it's number 12. So let's have a check of the raid. Another Larloon. Quite a few minions there as well. So where are they going to come in useful? We're going to find out soon. Queen at the bottom side. He is going to be doing a walk with her, dropping the healers on at some stage. There we go, look. He's trying to get a good angle on those healers, and now the wizard is being used to help create the funnel, to make sure she doesn't go around the wrong side of the base. That archer tower, unfortunately, it's out of range, so he's going to get quite a bit of damage from it. In fact, I was going to say that wizard might go and clutch it and take it down. An extra hog here would be have been nice to finish it up. Rage spell for the queen to keep her alive, and you can see the Teslas are because she's under rage, she's able to just quickly take down all those defences. And the beauty of the walk he's done here, using those minions to funnel, is going to help, because it's going to help push the queen hopefully towards those sweepers after she gets that second air defence down. So he's getting a huge value here. Unfortunately, the golem has come out a bit sooner. It would have been nicer to get the sweepers down a bit quicker, but it's not the end of the world. King now raging in to go and get the queen. That taken care of. Most of the threats are now done. Another rage on the queen here, just to speed her up and keep her alive, because she's going to get some extra value in a minute, and hopefully that is going to be those sweepers. And already the sweepers are starting to be a pain in the raid. It's one sweeper done. King now to deal with, so they're just like temptingly close to the queen, but she's just not quite there yet. Hopefully soon she's going to go and finish it off, and here we go. Still not. Oh gosh, queen, why? And now she's breaking in. So unfortunately that one sweeper got away. Could have got the extra value there, but she just didn't want to pass that way. But with the rest, I mean, if we're looking at the Laloon already that huge value from the queen has just made the raid so much easier. So when it's come to the Laloon, look at the spread of those pups and the loons. Feel free to go back, and obviously while I'm talking, feel free to go back and look at the deployment method of how the hounds and loons have been spread, and how the hounds are best used to soak up the damage, and how the loons are kept alive, because a lot of these Laloon raids are pretty special. They are very something that I couldn't do. So it's because I'm out of practice, it's not a dead strategy. There's still very much a lot of Laloon around. So unfortunately, I've got no sort of Town Hall 10 content, except maybe the final one of the 11s I'll show. But no Town Hall 10 on 10 action this war. It was all dips, and we're going to check it out now, I guess. Starting in with number 7, which will be Rush. So with 11s on 10s, you do get a quite significant advantage, of course, and that is the Grand Warden. So the Warden not only offers a HP buff to all the units around him, also that invulnerability ability makes a huge difference when it comes to Valks, either coming against a Golem in this clan castle, for example. So let's have a look at this. What is choice of breaking in? So nice and easy there on the funnel and the entry point. Jump spell just to get the Golem going in. Wizards creating that guidance for the troops, and you got the Golem that's come out. With the Warden there, we're going to see the and you can see he's already just popped the ability there just to keep the Valkyries nice and healthy through the Golem kill. So yeah, in this case, whereas if it was me attacking this base as a 10, I'd have to worry about that Golem, about how much damage it was going to do to my Valkyries and what point they were going to meet it, and I'd have to rage heal it and hope that it wasn't close to an Inferno so my Valks didn't get melted. So there'd be a lot to think about, whereas obviously with an 11 you can just send them in, and then all you have to do is time that ability to at the point where the Golem's going to explode, and you're laughing, because then they're invulnerable for a minute, and then you that's it. It's not the cleanest so far. However, the Queen is providing with exceptional value. She's now just taken down 3 high heavy hitting defences together. Excuse me. And the Valkyries are now coming up to that final cannon. So with just a cannon left on the point defence, quite a lot of units left on the base, he's hoping the Valkyries can get in there, but it looks like the cannon's going to end up taking them down. But the units will push back across, and the Queen will go finish him off. And yeah, that was a pretty nice 3-star by Rush. Let's check out the next one, which will be on number 6, attack done by Jake. So Jake drops a Laloon. I mean, it's a pretty sick attack, to be fair. Unfortunately, the kill squad seems to miss the first Inferno. Now, I'm assuming he might have been hoping for it at least. He's got the one air defense anyway. But his Queen seems to get targeted quite early on. So let's have a look at the attack. So minions to funnel and wizards wherever you can. It's always good to use minions because they can provide to be a cheaper funnel. Golem in with the Queen and the Warden now heading inside. Let's have a see what goes on. Golem's lost quite a lot of damage already, and the Golemites are starting to dwindle. CC is coming out with that Golem as well. Ability there for the King, for the Rage spell there to help speed up the process here. The Queen's getting pretty heavily targeted, and as you saw, she's took quite a lot of damage there. The Loon's gone over towards the King. King ability to try and push in, and then he's had to end up using the Warden ability to finish to give the King a chance to get the enemy Queen, and the air defense, which was looking like it potentially wasn't going to happen. Unfortunately, that's it. That's all he's been able to get down. So he's got 2 free spells. Let's have a look what happens, and you're going to see the clutch Loon soon. So with Loon's heading in onto the towards the first air defense, and here's the freeze. Check this out. Single Loon. He gets 1 drop. He gets 2 drops. Is he going to get the 3rd drop? He gets the 3rd drop, and then eventually dies and takes the Inferno Tower down with him. That cost the raid. That if that Inferno Tower didn't go down, I highly think that it would it wouldn't have panned out for the 3-star. So what a clutch Loon that was in the end there. Loons are now clumping up nicely onto those ground-facing expos, which are adding no damage per second at all to any of these air troops. So that's just huge value again. If you can get away with Loon, it's far easier 11 versus 10. It will, you know, some of these bases just aren't set up to defend against it too well, just because so many bases are now purely focused on defending against Valkyries. So yeah, opportunity there to take it down, and did, which is the main thing. So number 5, another Loon hit. Let's have a look at the attack and see what's going on. So Golem down, a couple of wizards to funnel, with the Warden down ready as well. You need to be able to get him up front to make his ability worthwhile. He's going to use the first free spell to help take down the Inferno Tower. So jump spell's going to get them in, because a lot of the expos are 2 of the expos are on down from what I can see already. Where is the 4th expo? What? Oh no, it's 10, of course. Sorry, I was assuming it was an 11 for a second there. Anyway, Warden ability used. He's heading into sort of down the centre of 2 air defences, so he should be able to get both down. Here's the Queen ability, look, and she'll be able to, here's the Queen, and she'll be able to get the Inferno done. And I was hoping she was going to head towards that 2nd air defence now, but she's gone towards the Town Hall, and then towards that Arch Tower. Doesn't look like she's going to end up going for that 2nd air defense, so that was kind of unlucky there. But haste spells down to stop pushing those Loons through. Quite a few hounds on that first air defense, and the hound is actually soaking up the Inferno beams. Now he's dropped the the free spell to slow it down, and now that sweeper's gone, that should make things easier. No, he's only got the haste spell left, but with all those Loons now coming together onto that Inferno Tower, it should go down quite quickly, which it does. And the final hound is moving to that final air defense. Couple of Loons back end as well. Saved 1 more for the for cleanup, and he's looking good. He's looking very good actually, with quite a lot of Loons coming to the final air defense there. Boom, boom, pow. Again, sick attack. So Jake rocking some pretty hefty Loon raids this war. I'm going to move through to Psycho on number 4, and then we're just going to have a pick one of those 11s and check out the attack on how we got the 2-star with it. So Psycho being more traditional with the Valkyries, and you often find actually 11 versus 10 you don't see many Queen walks, just because I think with the ability, you can get more good value by just and better spell, because obviously if you're not walking, you get more spells for your Valks. You can just get them to serious use. The ability makes all the difference, and obviously the extra HP that the Warden offers. So here, just guiding that Warden straight inside the base, getting that Warden in is key here, because it needs to get up front to tank for those Valkyries. And watch this. Here we go. Rage spell down for those Valks. Gonna see the ability used soon, I think. Yep, there we go. Pushing the Valks through the base so fast, and already the Valks have moved up to that second Inferno Tower. Here we go. It's gone. It's gone before we've even had a chance to to catch up with the commentary. And Hogs coming in from the top side. That's the other thing, because obviously you're not carrying all the space for healers. You're able to bring a lot of cleanup troops. So with Hog Riders and heal spell for them, he's looking pretty strong. Couple of loons as well. So look at the south side of the base. It's destroyed with those Hogs moving through to that final sort of wizard tower now. And then the cannon, but the loons are already there. I mean, the base is done. He's going to have Hogs to clean up. Awesome attack. I think because of the ability, you just get so many more options as an 11 versus 10 when you're dipping. It's far easier, to put it simply. So, we'll go for number 1. Final raid of the war, Coin taking down this Town Hall 11. It's a pretty straightforward one, and you can see a lot of Hog Riders are used to sort of take down the exposed arch towers, because once they're down, you've got a lot of opportunities to use minions to finish up the base, to clear out those trash buildings. Again, more giants and giants to distract Hogs to take down those arch towers. And here they come, look. A bucket load of minions just to clear all those trash buildings on the outside. And then, eventually, he's going to create a route in towards the Town Hall. With the jump spell there, that should... I mean, he's going to get quite a lot of percentage quite quickly. King down to distract while the Queen sort of creates that funnel. So the hero's been used for very basic things here, which is just funneling. So Queen's going to take down the Arch Tower, and then she's going to start heading inwards. Is he going to be able to keep her alive is the question, while the Valks go in, or is it just going to be the Valkyries that are used for the kill? Earthquake in, there it is, and it's a beautiful entry. So Valks all now heading towards the Tesla, and here we go, the CC comes out, the Valks are getting hit quite hard. Freeze spell used to shut the Eagle Artillery up. It's down, it's ineffective for a moment, and the poison there to slow down the loon. The Valks have already destroyed the core, and there is the 2-star. So still got minions cleaning up, which is working lovely, and there it is, 59%. Huge hit by Coin. Makes all the difference when 11s can hit 10s, because as you just saw, it's so much easier when that is the case. So that's how we took down Dark Looters. Poor Town Hall 9 performance. Town Hall 10s had to do a lot of dipping, and then hitting up on the 11s. So not much 10 on 10 action, but a lot of 11 dips on 10s. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.